Welcome once again to As the Reel Turns, your place for all things movie and television. And as always, we've got another great show for you lined up. And we are again going to skip the entertainment update, although a lot of things have happened. A lot of celebrity deaths recently, which is kind of sad. There's a whole list of them that I don't want to even go through right now. But very, very sad news all across the board. But on a lighter side, or possibly a darker side, whichever you want to look at it, today's subject is going to be a fun one because it is not only spooky, kooky, mysterious, and ooky, but it is also just loads of fun. It is, of course, the Addams Family. Yes, the Addams Family. It has been around for a long time now, and ever since 1964, well, on screen. Been around before then in comics created by Charles Addams from New Jersey, and they've had many iterations over the years, and we're going to talk about as many as we can fit into the show, and we've got a full house of fun people to talk about it with. We've got my good friend returning once again from a while now, my good friend Zach LaChance. Zach, welcome back.
Thank you, Daniel. Great to be here.
We have a series regular and a good friend of mine, Vincent Pantaleo. Welcome back, Vince.
Always fun. Always fun to be here.
And we are very happy to have the dark and mysterious and slightly psychotic Wednesday Addams. No, I'm kidding. We have my good friend Angelique and Kirka. How are we doing, Angel?
I'm doing great. I'm excited.
So love that you came in costume. That makes me so happy.
Of course, thank you.
I love that.
I put effort into it.
Definitely on brand.
You did. I got my Pugsley sweater on. That's what I call it anyway. There you go.
Maybe not worth it.
I'm throwing our magic and tech team off because I went a little out of order, but I want to quickly backtrack here, quickly go over, due to the success of the first 90s movie, you've probably been wondering, like, where's the original cast been? Well, you know, John Astin at least came back for a second animated series in 1992, The Addams Family 1992. And here is the intro, yes. So, like you were saying, Angel, before, you know how like a lot of things that followed came from these movies. Thing is out of his box. We have a darker demeanor here. A lot of the things have carried over. I mean, we've always had the trains, but you know, still. This ran for, I think, 2 seasons as well on various cartoon Saturday morning type things. And it's a cute little show. I mean, it's not, you know, again, they're kind of basing it off of the sketches from Charles Addams. But it's kind of just a cute little show. Any quick thoughts from you, Vince?
I think I honestly forgot about this one, but this has like a similar like style to like a pup named Scooby-Doo or making the Scooby-Doo connection. Or even like the Ghoul School like movie.
Okay, yeah.
It's got a similar style to it, but yeah, no. I mean, that's like we said before. You have a successful movie or whatever TV series, you know, you try to follow it up with another cartoon.
Sure.
They figure it's been some time. Let's try again.
Sure. Angel, any quick thoughts on the animated there?
Yeah, very similar to the original animated series, very 90s,
Yeah.
and it immediately reminds me of the Beetlejuice animated series.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same like producers or anything, but it's definitely like the same. I know they came out around the same time, but it's the same vibe, same like, you know.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Which is fine, but it's not something that I would. It was great for its time.
Yeah.
Definitely part of that strange trend of like taking a movie that shouldn't be maybe. I mean, like Addams Family, not too bad, but like. I think like they did like a Tales from the Crypt TV series, like a kids show, and it's like, do we really need to bring that into a kids market?
I don't know. I've seen a few episodes of this, and like I said, it's cute. I think the word is cute is a good word. I don't know why Lurch is blue, but I mean.
Say, Lurch, where is the boy? Cowering in the graveyard. Ah, yes, a pre-joust tradition.
Zach, any quick thoughts on that?
It kind of looks like it looks like they're styled to be McDonald's Happy Meal toys almost. It's like a very
probably were.
You know, yeah.
I
bet there were. I bet there was like an Addams Family tie-in cup or something. Yeah, it's cute, like everybody said. I think. John Astin coming back. That's great. They slimmed Gomez down to be more like the movie. I think.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little. Yeah, I mean it's
Went on a diet.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So I
Why
mean,
not?
inoffensive. I think it's keeps Addams Family in the zeitgeist.
Yes, that's exactly what they're
for the
doing.
younger crowd as well. So.
Yeah, if you're a cartoon fan, check it out. I'd say that because it's a nice Saturday morning cartoon.
Mother, may I borrow the Iron Maiden?
Of course, dear.
Thank you.
Oh, Gomez, are you thinking what I am?
How can I forget, Tish? Dangerous criminals in a desperate scuffle, trapped hopelessly in hanging cages. Teddy!
You chose the most romantic night for our 22nd date.
Wait till the Happy Dale Club hears about this A-plus project. What flair, what creativity. We're whopping proud of you.
Why, most Addamses would have been happy with just staking her to an anthill.
No, not my children.
Thank you, Father. We're just trying to be good Addamses. Right, Pugsley?
Ready for your next business?
Father, how about a nice family dance instead?
Capital idea.
Did someone mention family dance? Might I recommend the South Idaho Tongue Call?
On a Friday?
Oh, yeah. Hey, how about the face slide?
That's perfect.
Great.
Buster, that was a long one.
If you like Addams, there you go. Boom.
Sure.
Blue Lurch. Okay.
Hey.
Anyway, voiced by Winnie the Pooh. Get that out of your head now.
Didn't realize
Yeah.
Cummings did that.
I know. Yeah, Cummings, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who it was. Anyway, so again, throwing you off a little bit. After Addams Family reunion, whatever that was, it must have done something because people were saying, well, the Addams have had their success on film and a little bit on television now. Let's get them back into television in live action form. Most people don't even actually know this show existed. And that's because it was on a defunct channel now. That being Fox Family, this being the new Addams Family. Yeah, this was a thing.
This is a 90s trend of the new, insert name of sitcom here. They did the new Odd Couple, and I think
Yes.
basically the whole point of these is to reuse plots from the original show, remake the stories from what I've gathered.
Well, this one basically went on just for like one big long season. And
The same Wednesday from your reunion? Or?
it is.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna
it
say.
is. Nicole something. And basically what they do is they don't even use the theme song. They use like a Latin sounding "Welcome to the Addams Family." It's like whoa,
Okay.
whoa. Calm down.
Back it up.
It's the Addams snap. It's like, hey, no, it's
They're
not.
leaning into Gomez and Morticia's kind of romantic. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
trying to bring in like Spanish culture. I know he's Spanish, but like,
Yeah. Any quick thoughts on this? I mean, just from that, I mean, he looks, Gomez's mustache to me is just a little too thick there. And the actress who does play Wednesday, I think she's very dark, which is, I'm almost okay with, but it's like, maybe tone down the torture just ever so slightly. Keep it up, but ever so slightly tone it down.
When firing a crossbow at someone's head, it's best to do it at close range. That way the arrow can penetrate the cranium smoothly.
Actually, it's best to do it at medium range. That way the arrow has a better chance of piercing both sides of the bone.
Let's see if you're right.
I don't know about you, but being in a death-defying accident always whets my appetite. Care to join us in a pleasant little repast?
Sure.
Excellent.
I'll whip up a batch of batwing puffs.
I like how Thing is still out of the box, but any quick thoughts? We don't have to dwell too long on this one.
Kind of looks like one of those Batman OnStar commercials.
I love those.
Yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with those,
I love
but
those.
that's the flavor I get.
I was gonna say I've actually, like you said, nobody knows about it. I've never seen this one, but I can tell it's Fox. It looks production-wise like it looks very Goosebumps. And that's not throwing shade at them, but like I can tell it's like similar network.
Yeah.
They've got like an effects screen.
Yeah.
Layover.
This is very 90s Fox.
I have no words for this. I come across it just every so often and be like, oh yeah, that was a thing. I do like the fact that the thing.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that again, Aston came back to play like Grandpapa Addams or something like that. So that's a nice little thing.
Nice little touch.
I'm back!
Oh, it's so good to see you, Mama. Grandpapa.
Cara me. Hi, Grandpa. Oh, there's nothing like the smell of Fester in the morning, is there?
Oh, come on.
Well, it looks just like home. Even has smoke damage. Where's that young Gomez? Ha ha! Lurch, refreshments all around.
Good old Grandpapa. He just got here and already it's like he's head of the household.
Morticia, this living room's absolutely dreary. My compliments.
Why, thank you.
You know, you haven't changed a bit.
Neither have you. You're just as ravishing as the day you graduated from finishing off school.
Well, the formaldehyde helps.
You look old enough to be my mother.
Yeah, and get this, he's the only living cast member left from the original 60s show. He outlived the kids.
He's still alive.
He's 94 years old.
Good for
Give
him.
that man a round of applause.
Good for him.
Good
For real, yeah.
Stay at it.
We were going to call him on the show, but he did.
Yeah.
He was busy.
He was busy, yeah. But yeah, no, if you really, really want to check out the new Addams Family, go for it. It's weird. Dare I say weirder than Reunion, but okay. It's there. It's there. That's all I can say is that it is there. After that, and kind of understandably so, the Addams Family kind of went silent for a while. They didn't really have much to go on. That is until 2019 comes along. 2019 comes along and we get an okay attempt at a new animated film. Now we've gone from Paramount, Warner Brothers, and Saban now to MGM. MGM now is taking hold of Addams Family, and they make an animated CGI film called, aptly, The Addams Family. Okay, so I have some questions about this movie. Is the delivery good? Yes. Is the execution okay out there? Yeah, it's okay. Is the film itself good? Basically, it's an origin story. It's kind of how the Addams Family came to be. We have Morticia and Gomez, a newly married couple here, buying the haunted house, and basically their lives settling into this new town. All of the characters are there, and we got quite an impressive voice cast. I mean, Oscar Isaac, Charlize Theron, Chloe Grace Moretz, Finn Wolfhard, Nick Kroll. Everybody's there. It's just something about it feels like it's missing. I saw this. It was okay. And then we also have like a 2-foot-tall cousin It now. Get this. Played by Snoop Dogg. Word, yo-yo.
And they really play into it being, it's not just voiced by him, they full on make him Snoop Dogg too, yeah.
Word, yo-yo, homeboy. He's like, did he just say that on TV? Yes, I did. Zach, we'll start with you. I mean, any thoughts here on what they were trying to do here? Is this actually, look at that list. Is this in any way?
When this came out, and so I kind of would see bits and pieces of it throughout the day until I finally sat down to watch the whole thing.
Sure.
It's just kind of mediocre. It is. I like its intention. I think the cast all would have been really great choices, even if it was live action. I think the idea to once again go back to the Charles Addams designs is cool.
Yep.
I just think, and we were talking about this a little bit before the show, it's a little bit Despicable Me. It's a little bit like all the other characters that are quote unquote normal outside of the family are also pretty strange looking, and the animation is a little it's a little bit lacking. I know it's by the team that did Sausage Party, so maybe that might explain something.
It's strange because I love that movie. It's enough for everyone, but like,
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm just having a moment.
It's I don't know. I definitely was not upset by anything. I just kind of thought, okay, every new generation is going to have a new take on the Addams Family. Most of the time, it's animated, and this is just there's a couple of standout funny parts, and I do like that kind of prequel intro kind of establish. So there's some standout bits, but it's not in the upper echelon of content.
I mean, I know like there's a funny bit where it's like Fester is out there greeting someone. He's like, "Hi, neighbor," and he opens up his coat and a bunch of bats fly out. That's funny. That's
Play nice, Kitty. Well, no one is running at us with torches and pitchforks, so that's a plus. You know, darling, I don't think we'll need to put the family in the mausoleum. They can stay here.
The family will never be comfortable. It will be years before rust and decay set in.
How you doing?
It's all so different.
Pugsley, don't drink it all. This gentleman wants some too.
Sir, it's all right. He's had all his shots. Good day, all. Don't let me interrupt your cup of joe or whoever you have in there. So, what's dark and bitter here, other than yours truly?
We have the Madagascar Emerald Pea Berry and a Summer Patchouli Roast. It has notes of oak, cherry, and yoga.
You know, I'm looking for something a bit stronger. Ah, let me try that. Martita, you have to try these coffee grounds. They have a wonderful grit.
I tip my hat to you. I do just that. Bum, 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 bum. Take it right off of you, but I haven't got a hat. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just a college boy, even at that. Bum, 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 bum. I tip my hat to you, but I haven't got a hat. Bum, 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 bum. What'd I do?
How rude. Gomez, we should return home.
Morticia, this is not the old country. True, these people are a little different, but deep down, we're all the same. We have to give them a chance.
That's
Sure.
funny.
That
works.
And I love the fact that Wednesday's braids are nooses.
Say that.
That is brilliant.
Thank you. Oh, how'd that beret you bought yesterday go over at home?
Actually, my mother's reaction was, well, unexpected. She was accepting. It depressed me. One never wants to see one's mother that way. But I must admit, walking around in something so garish, so grotesque, I was shocked how thrilling it felt.
I wish I could do that. But my mom makes me wear this stuff, and it's just so...
I believe the word you're looking for is unfortunate.
Ugh, I'd love to just go crazy and wear something that would shock her.
Well, Parker, you're in luck. You happen to be talking to the queen of shock.
I love that. And yeah, Angel, I mean, is this movie offending anything in the Addams world, or is it just kind of there?
No. Nowadays, it's hard to be politically correct and have a theme surrounded about death and being okay with that and being okay with those darker sides of humor. But even back in 2019, we were still like safe from political correctness. It really wasn't until 2020 that it just skyrocketed up.
Oh yeah.
It's a complete hold, yeah.
But to be fair, we were all locked up in our, basements and
How dare you say that about me? How could you?
But it's okay because I feel like at least it was animated. If it was if it was live action, people might connect with it too much.
Yeah.
But I do think this was a great rendition for my younger siblings to kind of walk in. I think that it's a different time.
Yep.
We're growing up. When we were all growing up, there was nothing that we really had to be too careful about. I mean, we would watch things that are now probably considered rated R for like gruesome things. But back then, like we didn't
I got
care.
a whole list.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but now it's like you go over to certain kids now and it's like people aren't watching SpongeBob or they're not watching, you know what I mean? Like silly things that we didn't even have to think about as kids.
To be fair, he lost his mojo around 2008, so you know, let's
That is true. I don't like new age things anyways, but I think that something to I don't know, bring up is that there is a very big difference with the background characters, like origin stories, with this movie and with the past original black and white series itself.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun, but it also kind of gets rid of any normality from the family, which is fine, but now it's like a whole new.
Yeah, and I appreciate, you know, the fact that like this and other things have also tried to like bring back the Addams Family theme song and stuff like that. And I will say there's a great trailer between Thing and Lurch where they play, like, put together the Addams Family theme, which is brilliant. I love that. But Vince, I mean, any quick thoughts here on the Addams Family 2019?
Yeah, kind of building off of what you guys said. Like, I do like that there's, you know, it's another attempt to make another Addams Family for a new generation, but I don't know, I think it's just, maybe it's just we're getting older. You know, it kind of feels a little lost on me with the Despicable Me, kind of like Minions, kind of like, you know, fart joke kind of humor, but at the same time, like you were saying, there's stuff that we had that was like, all I can think is from the 90s movies where it's like the school play.
Oh,
there's just like blood splaying everywhere. So, yeah. I don't know. Like,
that's good.
I'm glad they made another one.
That's entertainment.
Kind of, you know, I like aspects of it, and then other, you know, other bits not for me, but.
Yeah. But I'm sorry.
I'm glad it exists, though, you know.
You can't even understand what Snoop Dogg is saying. It's like, yabba dabba 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 dabba. It's like, wait, that was Snoop Dogg?
I think they're speaking the Sims language there. Yeah.
You know what I like about these two movies is
that?
I think the studio likes to use the same clip art of this Addams Family design and just put the same image of them in different poses with different outfits on. Every time I see like an ad for like, or a poster for this movie or its sequel, it's the same like PNG they made like 5 years ago, but he's just got like sunglasses on now.
Yes.
They did that with the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies too. They just use the same, like, I don't know, I just always
What are you
think
talking about? We're not supposed to recognize that.
I didn't notice any.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Magic. Speaking of its sequel, a couple of years later, it did get a sequel. It must have done something right in the form of Addams Family 2, which, you know, we can watch the trailer and not spend too much time on this, but, you know, you know what this thing is? They're actually trying to build off that first animated series, because basically they take their house on the road again. They go on a road trip. And exactly what you were saying, Zach, before. I mean, they basically go to the beach and they just put every character in sunglasses, and they have a family vacation. I thought we already watched this in that form of the animated series. Angel, do we need...
Oh God, progressive?
I didn't even know that was in this movie. I don't think I saw this movie.
Pretty funny.
Angel, what do you think? Do we need a sequel to this animated show?
I'm gonna say no. I actually didn't know that this existed.
It existed.
It has to be a direct remake, which is probably just another way of taking nostalgia for people who would now be a little bit, probably our parents, who would have seen the original, and saying, hey, look, we did it again, so now you have to show your kids. So again, it's just another way to bring it back into the family, I think. Because if you did watch it as a kid, then it's gonna be that nostalgic feeling. It's not gonna be like us who may not have watched it and been like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like the original series, Mobile Home better.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of lame. I wish we had just the literal mansion on
Literal
wheels.
mansion, yeah.
But, you know.
Vince, any thoughts on this as we watch the trailer?
I mean, I didn't actually see this one. I kind of just, I gave that first new movie a chance and then realized it wasn't fully for me, and then I just let it go. Like, I'm glad they're still doing it for a new generation, getting kids in the Addams Family, but.
Okay, this isn't Frozen. You don't have to let it go. But anyway, Zach, any thoughts here?
I'm going to join the club here. I
club.
have not seen the second. I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. I think in any Addams Family project, there's probably at least one punchline that can get a chuckle out of me.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the drier it is, the more Addams Family it is to me. Addams Family is kind of like the original Ghostbusters, where I know now it's kind of expanded on. There's a franchise and we're paying legacy homage and we're worshiping the Twinkie wrapper, whatever it is. But I feel like the more dry and snarky it is, the better it is for me. I just feel like that. And so I would give this one a shot just to see if maybe there's a little bit of that. And if not, I mean, it's all right. I'll wait till the next reboot,
It's going to happen.
And I'm one of like 10 people that really like the Addams Family musical as well. So
I love Addams Family.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm going to join that club too because, I saw that, and I will be honest with you, I was going to mention it at the very end, but the Addams Family musical, watch it. Those two songs in there, those two songs, I bet you all know what those two songs I'm talking about. Pulled, Crazier Than You. So good. And let me tell you, I will actually put my hat into the ring. If that opportunity to do that show ever came up, I'm there.
Yeah,
I want to do it, and I want to play the normal guy, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Because I get to kiss Wednesday. Anyway, no. Kidding.
Oh, so you were that guy.
I was that guy.
That was you. Okay, word.
No,
And I think that the vine has got me pulled in a new direction. But I think I like it. That was good. I think I like it. Do again. Being pulled in a new direction. And this feeling I know is impossible, so I'll confide that I've tried, but I can't let it go. It's disgustingly true.
Not impulsive.
And yet I truly love you.
I'm not deranged.
I never ask that of you.
But in this moment, I know I've changed. I want to climb Mount Everest, go to Mozambique. I want to be impulsive, want to be unique. Can you believe I mean it when you hear me shriek? I'm crazier than you, I'm crazier than you, and now I'll prove to you exactly how.
So if you haven't seen the animated Addams Family movies, give it a shot maybe. It's not perfect, it's not great, but it's okay. They're okay for what they are.
Good cast.
Good
All right.
cast.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, true.
Come on, kids! Feast your eyes on the old Addams camper. Thing's been fixing it up.
It's a hybrid. Half car, half eyesore.
Mother, father, this is cruel, even for you.
That's the spirit, Lurch. Let's go, Wednesday. It's time for some family bonding, whether you like it or not. You see, Wednesday? This trip will bring the Addams family closer than ever before.
Or there will be no survivors.
So the last thing we're going to talk about is, we just have enough time to do this, is that, after the animated films happened, somebody has been itching to get his hands on the Addams Family for a long time. This gentleman is the name Tim Burton. Tim Burton is the king of darkness. He loves darkness. He loves twisty things.
Dumbo, Alice in Wonderland.
You started with Dumbo.
Twisted. twisted.
No, Alice is so good though.
They are twisted. Thank you. Yes, those are his magnum opus achievements, by the way.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Yeah.
March sticks. Anyway, he's gonna hit me.
A little bit.
Anyway, my point here is that even from the 90s, he wanted to get his hands on the Addams Family, and he finally did. And he said, we're going to give you a series. We're going to give you a new Addams Family series, and it's not really going to focus on the family themselves. One member in particular, that being Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, the gigantic, enormous, almost can we tone it down hit from Netflix. People, it's only one season long so far. What happens here is that Wednesday is sent off to this kind of outcast school called Nevermore Academy. A school full of all different types of people. Werewolves, vampires, cannot remember the name of the Medusa head people, but Gorgons?
Gorgons, yeah.
Sorry. Thank you. And all different other things. And what happens is that she kind of gets roped up into this mystery of the school. What's going on? Oh, there's a mysterious monster on the loose. And she goes off and finds out what's going on. Okay. I'm going to join the club here. I'm going to say I love this series. It is so good. Jenna Ortega bringing it home with the role of Wednesday, doing a great job. Her mother, Morticia, played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, spot on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other Addams members, not too bad.
There she is. Oh, how we miss those accusing eyes and youthful sneer. Oh.
How are you, my little rain cloud?
I thought Thing was filling you in on my every move. I uncovered your feeble subterfuge almost immediately.
So how's the little fella doing? Does he still have all his fingers?
Relax. I haven't snapped any of his digits. Yet.
So tell us everything.
Since you've abandoned me here, I've been hunted, haunted, and the target of an attempted murder.
Ah, nevermore.
The other characters in the show are wonderful. Her classmates are great. Emma Myers, Enid, she is fantastic.
Howdy, Rumi. Welcome to Ophelia Hall. Not a hugger. Got it.
And the thing I can best say to this series is that it's like Nancy Drew, but dark.
Yeah.
She's solving mysteries. She's solving a case.
Very much so, yeah.
In this school in, get this, Vermont. Yet they filmed it in Hungary. So it's really kind of fun. But Zach, you and I were talking before the show. You have some reservations.
I am not against Wednesday. I think it's a pretty solidly made show, pretty good performances. I like the atmosphere of it. I just feel like it's a little outside the Addams Family box.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you put any one of them in a situation where they're not the weirdest ones in the room, it's a little, I don't know, it kind of loses me a little bit. I feel like it's a little more of like a Hogwarts vibe or like a Halloween Town vibe almost, where we're in a mystical setting with some werewolves and gorgons and whatnot.
There are many flavors of outcasts here, but the four main cliques are fangs, furs, stoners, and scales.
And I don't know. It's I made it a good few episodes in. I appreciated what was going on. This maybe just not for me. I enjoy seeing the Addams Family at like a PTA meeting or something, or at a lemonade stand. That's more my vibe. But all that said, I get why it's a hit.
Yeah. I mean, and clearly Tim Burton's hands are all over this movie, this show, because his twisty images are there. The monster is designed like something you would see out of Beetlejuice or something like that. And even like Poor Thing here, Thing's got stitches now. That has Tim Burton's name written all over it. But Vince, I mean, what do you think of Wednesday? You and I have talked about this series a lot.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. I mean, I think it's definitely different. It's definitely like it's got the Harry Potter next big teen kind of mystery show written all over it. But I mean, I'm a big fan of Tim Burton. I'm here for it.
I know you are, yeah.
I love, like you were saying, all the inspiration, just like Thing having stitches. That's, that's
poor Thing.
That's Nightmare, Corpse Bride, like over and over again.
Yep.
But
Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Beetlejuice. Hey.
Let's get the face stitch right on you.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Angel, I mean, there are so many great things. The contrast between Enid's perky, bubbly personality and then Wednesday's. I love the Poe Cup scene. That's a great twist, on like something a school activity.
2 teams of Go Pucks and the Black Cats.
And then, of course,
everybody's favorite scene.
Everybody knows the viral dance scene.
Down and the moon comes up. I turn into a teenage goo-goo bug. Yeah, I cruise through the city and I roam the streets. Looking for something that is nice to eat. You better die when I show up. The goo-goo bug.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, the city is a jungle and I'm a beast. Yeah, I want the most, but I'll take the least. 'Cause I'm a goo-goo bug tiger and a teenage beast.
Do me a favor.
When I show up, the goo-goo bug.
Take off your amulet and make me forget about it.
I can't believe you would ask me to do that.
You said no strings.
You broke up with me because you thought I was manipulating you with my siren song. Now you want me to use it to help you get over another girl?
thoughts on Wednesday?
Your
own show,
I know, of course. I think cinematically, it's beautiful. I love Tim Burton. I grew up watching all of his films, especially the ones that were all like claymation and then animation, and then he goes to these live actions. And I was actually surprised that I didn't see our classic Tim Burton like actors and actresses that I just kind of assumed would have been back there somewhere. I know that there was some drama going on. I know that he went through some kind of breakup, and we won't talk too much about it, but there was just some people that I missed. But at the same time, I definitely agree that they kind of went a little too much into this like mystical realm. I think it's unique that she ends up having these like
the visions, yeah.
Yeah.
Who let you out? You goddamn weirdo.
This ability to speak with the dead, which is very on par. I get that.
Yep.
I don't really like all these like magical creatures just because it's not very, I don't know. I feel like it's very like cartoony, which is fine.
Takes away from like the fish out of water that you usually have.
It does, because now it's like they're all, it's like, oh, so vampires and mermaids and these just exist. How come they've never been here before? And where are they? And how come the Addams are there in the first place? They're in Vermont. But why are the Addams there in the first place is what I'm thinking. And
true.
I know that like the speaking to the dead, sure, but why is Gomez there? And why was Morticia there? Like they were just people.
They need to remind you this is Addams Family.
Yeah,
that's
do,
true.
yeah.
That's
Which
true.
I will say that they include, I'm sorry, Vince, I'm gonna hurt you a little more.
Oh no.
Danny Elfman does a great job with the music, except he gets 5 points off for not including the Addams Family theme. However, they do include the very cleverly.
The answer will give a sharp cracking sound. The answer will give a sharp cracking sound.
I might add, with the whole Edgar Allan Poe statue. So I will say that was done very well. But yeah, no, I understand that. It's very weird, it's very twisty, and it's like, sometimes you go a little overboard. But I am excited to see what happens in season 2.
Absolutely.
I am excited to see, the friendship between Enid and Wednesday, and, is she gonna fall in love with what's his name? Xavier?
Is he gonna be in it though?
I don't know.
There was a lot of like drama going around.
I know. Yeah, Jenna Ortega didn't super love the writing for some of it, and I think she wanted to push more in the romance with Enid. I think.
Oh, really?
So I think that would probably be stronger in a second season.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. But yeah, if you get the chance to watch Wednesday season 1, go for it. It's so good. You're gonna love it. At least for me. Anyway, so yeah, that is all the Addams Family stuff that we have to talk about. We did mention the musical real quick, and I think the original cast of Nathan Lane and Bebe Neuwirth, perfect casting. And there was something else I was going to say. John Astin, we mentioned, is the only surviving member of the original show. Get this man on Wednesday. Come on, let's get our original Gomez.
Because Christina Ricci was
I was going to say, can't forget to mention her.
I'm Miss Thornhill, your dorm mom. Apologies I wasn't here to greet you when you arrived. I trust Enid has given you the old nevermore welcome.
Exactly, yeah, she came back, which is awesome. She has a whole twist and turn in the series, too.
Great character, yeah.
But yeah, so definitely pick an Addams thing. You're gonna love it all. It is so much fun, and I've had so much fun talking about all those iterations with you guys. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate you dressing up. I really like that. You too as well.
You guys are fantastic.
Love it though. I love the costume.
I'm thing.
You're
the rest.
You're thing.
Yeah.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream. The Addams Family.
M&M's dark chocolate.
Every sound made by
us.
Da-da-da-dum. Neat. Da-da-da-dum. Sweet. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family.
Da-da-da-dum.
Neat. Da-da-da-dum. Sweet. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Their house is a museum where people come to see them. They really are a scream, the Addams Family. Da-da-da-dum. Neat. Da-da-da-dum. Sweet. Da-da-da-dum. 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 Get a wish to show up. Boomstick you can call on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family. Neat. Sweet. The Addams Family. The Addams Family. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family. Their house is a museum. The Addams Family.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Thank you to our Magic and Tech team. My name is Dan Nicoletti. This has been As the Real Turns. We will see you next time. That is a wrap.